What up, sneaker fam? Your boy J Dot here. This video today is going to be all the releases for the week of September 8th. Some pretty good sneakers are dropping this week, as you'll go along in the video. First off, really appreciate y'all definitely tuning in. Definitely like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. It'll always be a good thing. Again, we want this little thing to grow. We are on a road to 100 followers, which we're not close per se, but that is the targeted goal. But I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I try to push these out weekly, so to make sure that you do get all your sneaker information. If there is a sneaker that you are interested in copying, obviously I try to pull everything together. And if there is a sneaker that you don't see that is definitely releasing, please let me know. I do try my best to make sure I'm up to date regarding anything there. And if there's any type of shock drops or anything like that that happen throughout the week, I will absolutely push a YouTube short. So anyways, let's go ahead and kick this off with all of the sneakers dropping this week. All right, let's kick off with Tuesday, September 9th. The first shoe that will be dropping will be on the sneakers app. It will be a women's Air Jordan 1 High, the Baruch Brown and Sale. The price tag for this will be $185, and it will be available at your typical sneaker hours. As you can see, it's okay, and like I said, probably the hype of Jordan 1s are dead, and obviously with the limited sizing of this one, it's probably not going to be one that's going to technically sell out, in my honest opinion. But at the same time, it's not bad. It's not a bad shoe. It's a fall shoe because it's brown. It's a little bit light on the white with everything on the toe and everything and so on, and the pink is kind of cool too. And I really like the little pillowy the little tags that come with it, so it's kind of cool. So definitely check that out if you're interested, especially if you are within the size. And the box is kind of cool too. It's kind of a peach color. Again, like I said, this will be dropping on Tuesday, September 9th for a price tag of $185. So definitely check that out on the sneakers app if you do want a pair. All right, another shoe dropping on Tuesday, September 9th on the sneakers app as well is the continued success of the Nike Book 1s. Obviously, with Devin Booker's popularity, his sneaker has been very popular with the amount of colorways that have been dropping. This time around, it is a light smoke gray and Volt colorway. Price tag for this one will be at $145. They're not bad. Again, like I said, I already have an all-white pair with that kind of like that rattlesnake swoosh. Very comfortable shoe. I think it's a really good shoe for, to play basketball in and be active in and so on. I use it to work out sometimes. I don't wear it all the time per se, but I definitely do try to wear it as much as I can when I'm in the gym. But again, not a bad shoe, but again, not something that I'm thinking I'm going to cop as well. So it's probably just going to sit. I don't know. It may possibly sell, but I'm not going to go for it. But anyways, again, Tuesday, September 9th, on the sneakers app for a price tag of $145 if you are interested in copying. All right, coming up for September 10th. On the New Balance website, it is already loaded. The New Balance 1906L, the popularity keeps growing as people do enjoy these loafers, especially the ones that tend to go to work. And obviously the fashion folks love these sneakers. Again, a lot of sneakerheads are not big fans of these, but at the same time, they do sell out every time New Balance drops them. This time around, they have what they call an ice wine with pink taffy pair. An interesting colorway, not typically unique of what New Balance rocks, especially with the specific silhouettes. But at the same time, this will be dropping on September 10th, and on the New Balance website, the price tag for these are $159.99 if you are interested. Now, as for me personally, I'm going to pass. Again, I don't work in an office. I work remotely, so I'm basically either in slides or if I'm wearing my workout sneakers before I go work out. But at the same time, again, if you are into these type of shoes, these loafers, this colorway is unique, it's different, and it will probably go with a lot of things you might wear in the office, like blue slacks. So definitely check it out if you are interested in copying. Coming up on September 11th, the Nike Air Force 1 white and university blue pair will be dropping on the sneakers app. Price tag for this one is $130. I think these are the ones with the see-through, it looks like to me. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like those Air Force Ones that you can actually see through. Not exactly my type of style per se, but at the same time, the colors on it are kind of cool. I think they're nice, but at the same time, it's definitely a hard pass for me. I'm not really interested in copying these pairs. It does have a little AF1 little single on the toe or on the lace there if you are interested in copying. This will be available, like I said, on the Sneakers app. It will be available on September 11th. The price tag for this specific shoe will be $130 if you're interested in copying. Like I just mentioned, I myself am not interested. I do not want this pair, but at the same time, I think it'll be available. I'm not sure if it'll sell out or not. I'm really curious to see, but at the same time, if you are interested, again, definitely check out the Sneakers app when it does drop on the 11th. Also dropping on the 11th on the Sneakers app will be the Nike Dunk Low Black and Pink Rise. Similar enough to the actual Air Force Ones. This is obviously the opposite colorways of being black and pink compared to being white and blue. It looks also see-through as well to me. Like I said, please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm not specifically sure. Not a shoe I'm interested in at all in any way. It's a unique colorway, and again, dunks are kind of out of it. A lot of people, I think they're trying to bring dunks back, but at the same time, these are not it, by the way. Anyways, the price tag for this one will be at $135. If you are interested, again, like I said, on September 11th, they will be available on the Sneakers app. I do see them there. Do I see these selling out? Maybe. There is probably a specific group that may like this pair, but I myself am going to pass. Like I said, Sneakers app, September 11th, $135 if you are interested in copying a pair of these. All right, on September 12th, for all of my Crocs fans out there, you do see that there is a new collaboration with South Park that will be dropping on the 12th on the Crocs website if you are interested. Now, there are a number of pairs, as you can see. There is the Kenny pair, the Towley pair, the Stan Marsh pair, I think the main General South Park pair, and I believe there is a Stan pair as well if you're interested. The price tag on these, as always, is going to be $85. It seems that Crocs have increased its price. Likely these are more expensive because they are a collaboration. Again, there's probably going to be a lot of general interest for these. They're all different and unique in their own way. I actually think they're cool. I don't want a pair, but at the same time, if I was to purchase a pair, I think I would probably go with the Towley. I don't know why, that one looks really cool. But again, if you are interested, this will be available on the Crocs website on Friday, the September 12th, and it will be at the price tag of $85. So definitely check their website out if you are interested in copying a pair of these. Also on September 12th, now these are rumors, likely could be the 15th. They've been throwing dates all over the place with this specific sneaker, but it's a very popular one. The OTW by Vans Burgundy Colored Souvenir Old School 36. Now this will be either the 12th or the 15th. I just want to provide some visibility. Definitely will try to keep you updated. I did make a YouTube short regarding these pairs. I did go for those original brown pairs that dropped, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. Really like those. I really like these as well. These are really dope. I'm a big fan of these, I'll be honest with you, and I would love to cop a pair. I like Vans. I used to wear the classic Vans, and I did cop the Gallery Department ones that dropped, the Art That Kills. So definitely a cool shoe. I think it's going to be extremely hard to get. Hopefully I am able to cop. Price tag is $125 if you are interested. Again, the Vans website, but also Sneaker Politics showed it on their website, but it seemed like it was already sold out, which is really weird. But yeah, definitely be on the lookout for these sometime this week or early next week. All right, continuing with September 12th, one of the biggest drops for the month of September is going to be the Nike Air Max 95 collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh, which is going to be the Joey, which is going to be here in the US. That will be dropping on the Sneakers app for a price tag of $210. This one is going to be extremely limited. It is a dot swoosh collaboration, as you are fully aware. It's going to be a very tough shoe to cop. I was hearing rumors that around 2,500 pairs, which is very, very limited, so the likeliness of you copying is likely not to happen. Unfortunately for us here in the US, we're not going to get the capabilities of getting the other Yu-Gi-Oh collaboration, which is more of the black pair of the Air Maxes, which will only be a Japan only. That one is called the Janucci pair. That will not be available here in the US. You will only get the opportunity to cop the Joey pair. I myself am going to go for these, knowing the fact that I'm not going to cop. I really do like the Air Muscle. I like the scuffs on the side of it. It does come with a card as well, which is pretty cool. It's going to be very, very coveted, and a lot of people are going to want this sneaker. So definitely make your attempts, but believe me, you're likely not to cop. And if you do, consider yourself fortunate, because it's a very good shoe. I like the colorway. I like the air muscle. It's different. Like I said, I like the scuffs. Again, if you are interested, it will be on the sneakers app on the 12th for a price tag of $210. So yeah, good luck with this one, because it's going to be tough. Also on the 12th, this one's an interesting drop time, to be honest with you, will be the other Air Max 95s that will be dropping in two colorways. You'll see one is Court Purple and Wild Grape, and then the other one will be Black and Golden Beige. This one will be also dropping at the same time as the Joeys. Price tag, it'll be $10 less, it'll be $200, and they are both loaded on the sneakers app. Not sure what Nike's doing here. Maybe they're just giving you a consolation prize if you don't cop the Joeys, but these will be available more if you are interested. I'll be honest with you, I think the purple pair are pretty dope. I'm gonna pass though, because I'm a little Air Max 95'd out. I do have a pair of the Honey Blacks. I have a pair of the new SBs that just dropped. And I do want the neons when they do drop next year. So I'm holding off on any of these unless, you know, I do get the Joey, which obviously can probably either be some sort of like trade possibilities if I don't want to keep them. Not sure if I want to just yet, but it is a nice pair. These are nice too as well. Not saying they're not bad, but again, it looks like it's more of a consolation prize. Again, this will be available September 12th on the sneakers app for $200 if you are interested in copying either or. All right, Saturday is another shoe that is collaborating with Adidas, a website or a group called Sneaker Junkies. They are cooking up what they call the clam chowder. It is a gazelle release, as you can see in the images. A little aged looking, which they look pretty cool. They have a little tag on it. This is Sneaker Junkies. I like the Adidas tags as well on the bottom of the shoe as well. It looks pretty cool. It has a little anchor, which is pretty neat. It looks like they're very limited, because if you see the one image that I posted, it said 1 of 800. So if there is any interest, this will be on their app, the Sneakers Junkies app. It will be a price tag of $130, and it will be available on Saturday if you're interested in copying these. I myself am going to pass. Obviously, I do have the Bad Bunny gazelles, but I'm not a big gazelle person. They're not bad though. I wanted to definitely point them out. I'm sure there's some of you out there that are very interested in copying a pair of these, but just remember, they look like to be, they're extremely limited. So if you're trying, good luck. I hope you do get an ability to cop. But yeah, Saturday for $130. And finally, for the Saturday the 13th, the highly coveted Jordan 5 Fire Red with the black tongue is loaded already on the sneakers app for a price tag of $215. Let me tell you something. These are the shoes that I want to cop this month. With the difficulties of other sneakers, for example, the Supremes that dropped earlier this month, excuse me, as well as the upcoming Travis Scotts, and even the limited amount of Tokyos that are coming. This is my surefire, hey, I'm gonna at least get a W this month. I really like this shoe. It's a classic. If you are an original classic sneakerhead, you're absolutely going to love this shoe. It looks so good. It looks so clean. There's a lot of reviews out there on these right now that makes it look good, and it's something that I really do want. There should be pairs, again, if you prefer to risk it, what I always like to say, because you want to say, hey, I'll wait till it goes on sale or something like that specifically, you absolutely can. But I think there's going to be a lot of interest in this, and there could be a shocking surprise of a sellout, just like the metallics did. But again, I'm not guaranteeing that's going to happen. I honestly don't think it will. I think these will be a little more available. I think they will be harder to get compared to the grapes. But again, if you do your legwork, you should cop a pair if you do want these, if you are interested. The 5s have been popping off this year, as you can see with the Awake popularity, not from me, but from the majority. A lot of people like those, obviously mostly because they're limited, but at the same time, the colorways are unique, especially the pink one, and the Racer Blue really did grow on a lot of people. Again, this shoe will be available on September 13th. I am going to be going for them as well. $215 is the price tag for these, so definitely be on the lookout for these. Sneakers app is your way to go, but at the same time, all of your regular retailers will also probably have a pair of these as well. I will provide a YouTube short of all the places that you can cop outside of sneakers with links in there to show you where the calendar is, but also if there's any raffles to sign up for, that you can definitely do so. So yeah, good luck with this one. I think this one should be attainable. Like I said, if you do your legwork, and I think it's a good shoe, and I think a shoe that I definitely will rock once I cop a pair. Again, $215, Sneakers app, and other places as well. So definitely check it out. Again, I want to sincerely thank you all so much for the follows, the likes, and everything that you've been giving me lately. I really appreciate it. We're on the road to 100 followers, so please, if you haven't already, don't forget to follow me with all the daily sneaker updates. I try to post these sneaker release videos on a weekly basis. I try to upload them at least by Monday at the latest, sometimes on Sunday, depending on how busy I am. And I do daily shorts. The daily shorts consist of just information on upcoming sneaker drops, also as well as sneaker interests. Things I'm like, hey, do you guys think these are cool? Because I think they are. So things like that as well. So definitely check those out as well. And then I'm trying to establish more long form videos. Maybe after I do cop a sneaker, for example, do like a quick, hey, I got this review. You know, I'm not an early bird guy, nor will I ever be, because I prefer to get my shoes by retail. And that's my, you know, that's what I do. And that's what I want to do for help you all do as well. So definitely, please, definitely drop me a like and subscribe. Other than that, have a good week. Hope you cop every pair you want, and I will see you next week. Peace.